Ready to refresh your wardrobe? Express has you covered with fresh new fits. My style resolution for 2022 is to wear more color, and these new styles from Express make that easy. With confidence-boosting styles, real-life versatility, comfort, and quality, Express has you covered. I need to tell you about their Conscious Edit jeans. Express has launched sustainably made denim made with at least 10% recycled fibers or cleaner dye techniques compared to traditional practices. These jeans are luxe quality that last, with super soft fabric, and they come in skinny, slim, and modern straight styles. Plus, their new arrivals include amazing tops and dresses. Their tops feature fresh colors, patterns, and new sleeve details, compression, and more. And they have dresses for every outing: sweater, turtleneck, and slip dresses in bold colors and the best of black. Their body contour has fresh colors with neutral shades, with new styles for leggings, biker shorts, and dresses. Be on the lookout for great deals in store and at express.com. What's your style resolution? Start fresh this year with all new arrivals from Express. Welcome back. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are going to get right into some girl talk questions. If you missed part 1, go check it out. And before we get into this episode, check out Adelaine's merch at Girl Supporting Girls. She's the queen of literally Girl Supporting Girls.
Oh, thank you.
And she's had that line forever, and I've always wanted some, so I'm going to go get some from the car after this.
I brought some.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and we're going to get right into some girl talk, so stay tuned, grab some popcorn, and enjoy. Okay, this question. Okay.
What?
This is a good question. What to do if you have to fart during sex?
Do it and pretend it was a queef. Because how uncomfortable is that if you're holding it in? You can't even come like that. If you're holding it in, you need to be loose to come. Or you could say that I really have to pee. Or you'd be like, oh my God, you made me come so good. Let me pee and then fart in the bathroom, but not like the one in their room, like the one in like the outside or whatever. Fart and then come back in and be like, oh my God, that was so good. Let's do round 2.
I love how honest you are. Have you been in that scenario?
No, but that's what would come to my mind if it did.
I love it.
If it did.
All right, next. What's your worst sex story?
The one that comes up to mind was this one night stand. It was with a Libra. And that's why, I'm supposed
Never
to get
even
along.
known a Libra.
Really?
I swear, I've never met anyone. They're like, I'm a Libra. I don't meet Libras, Geminis, Taurus. No, I didn't meet Tauruses.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love Tauruses.
I love Tauruses, too.
That's like my girl best friend.
Yeah.
I have 3 Taurus girl best friends.
Yeah. I feel like you would get along with a lot of, water and earth signs.
Yeah. I love Cancers.
Because you're a Pisces. Me, on the other hand, I'm insane.
Fire. I can just tell.
I'm insane.
Are you an Aries?
No, I'm an Aquarius.
Oh.
Yeah, air sign. But it was this one night stand, and it was drunk right after drinking, and we go to this room and keep it there's no air conditioning in this room, so we're already hot. It's hot in that room.
And
so
not sweaty hot.
No, it's you kind of smell hot. And then we start kissing. I was like, this is going to be so fun because he was tall and sexy. I was like, I have such high hopes. I know that we're going to have good sex. I know it's going to be good. So we're making out, whatever. And then I kind of wrap my legs around him and we head up to the room and then clothes come off, whatever. And then I swear he would not stop giving me hickeys everywhere. I have videos of my whole neck covered in hickeys everywhere.
12. Okay, 15.
So bad. And it comes to the point where it's dude, I think I remember I literally did this. I literally grabbed his face. I'm like, dude, you have to be more gentle and holy shit, you're being too rough. And he's like, okay, too rough. And then we get into it. And I swear this man was a 3-pump chump. He came and then he rolled over. And I had such high hopes.
Yeah.
Do you ever have such high hopes for someone and then you're like, whoa?
I've never actually been in, like, a one-night stand scenario. I've only been with, like...
You're a Pisces. I know some of my girlfriend Pisces that are not. They're, like, exactly like that.
I've never had, like, I don't know. I've either known someone for, like, so long or my boyfriends. Mm-hmm. So it's never... It's always, like, if anything, it's, like, a connection thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was literally like, oh... The woman was too stunned to speak. I did not know what to do.
What'd you do when that was over?
He just fell asleep.
Like, literally
rolled over and fell asleep. And then I do what I do. I go pee, whatever.
I was wondering if it was going to get there. Okay.
I go pee, and then it's like...
Okay, well. You didn't leave?
No, he slept over, and it was hot. I was like, you need to get out. But this is when I came up with my magic trick. I've said this in my videos before. I don't know how... Are you allowed to get, like, X-rated on here? Now...
I think I've heard this story from your video, so please say it.
I believe in women coming first. Mm-hmm. That traumatized me. Never, ever, ever in a hookup ever again will I let a man come first. Ever. Ever. Because you know what? They do that all the time. They, like, you know, they always come first, roll over, whatever. How many times has that happened to a woman? Oh, my God. Millions of times. So many times. So you know what I do now is I have this thing or this theory, this magic trick where I am guaranteed to come first.
Okay.
Where I basically... say you're in a situation with a guy or whoever, and you're, like, getting into it, your clothes are still on, and, like, you're, like, kind of getting into it, kissing, whatever.
You're like, it's about to be there.
It's about to be there. And they're like, do you want to get into it? And you're like, I'm just going to play with my pussy and you can watch. So... you go boom, 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 boom. There's no way they're not going to join in. So they join in with their hands or they start eating you out, whatever it is. I've done this. And you finish, and then you're done. You can, if you like them, you can continue. But if you don't, you're like, I'm tired.
And you're the...
Let's cuddle.
Woo! The script.
Every time I've done that, I felt like the man. I felt like...
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's this saying that if you made the girl come, then you fucked her, but if you don't make the girl come, she fucked you.
Yep. I've seen that, and I think I liked that tweet. But so true. It's so true, and I don't know if people will have it in them to actually, like, do that. But shout out to you, girl. I love it.
Making up for women not coming one man at a time.
Here's 3 goals that you might have for this new year. Save money, learn to cook, and eat healthy. With HelloFresh, you can do all 3. HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients to your door so you can skip the grocery store line. They include farm-fresh produce that arrives within a week so you can get convenience and quality. Right now, go to HelloFresh.com/Jordyn16 and use code Jordyn16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. HelloFresh cuts back on the time spent in the kitchen so you can spend it with your other resolutions with meals ready in about 30 minutes. Plus, quick and easy meals like their 20-minute recipes and low prep and easy to clean up options make it even faster to put your food on the table. If you're vegan like me, I recommend the crispy chickpea and roasted cauliflower salad, the vegetarian paella, or the roasted eggplant linguine with sun-dried tomatoes. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/Jordyn16 and use code Jordyn16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. On Wondery's podcast, Even the Rich, co-hosts Brooke and Arisha talk about the biggest names in celebrity history, from Madonna to Britney Spears, the Kardashians to the House of Gucci. And in an all-new season, they investigate the shocking kidnapping of Patty Hearst. I love this podcast. They make history sound cool and relatable. Patty Hearst was the Paris Hilton of her day, and you'll feel like you're in the middle of all the drama. It's a thrilling story, and it's so well produced. And Brooke and Arisha are really funny. Listen to Even the Rich, Patty Hearst on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, or you can listen ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wandery app. Even the Rich spills all the tea on what keeps these families in the spotlight, how these dynasties were built, and the lengths they're willing to go to protect the family name. And if you can't get enough of Brooke and Arisha, they're the perfect guides for your daily dose of celebrity gossip on Rich and Daily. Rich and Daily is the perfect podcast to keep you up to speed on all things secrets, scandals, and news in the entertainment world. How exactly are Brittany and Kim living their best lives? Brooke and Arisha definitely have something to say about it. Listen to Even the Rich, Patty Hearst, and Rich and Daily on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, or you can listen ad-free by joining Wandery Plus in the Wandery app. Next question, I'm going to do this like both in one, is tips for bloating and tips for like UTIs.
Ooh.
Good question.
Yeah, UTIs. Oh, I used to be the queen of UTIs. I would get them all the time. And you know what I've learned from it is you have to pee every time after.
Yes.
Every time. I swear to God, I would pee every time, and then I missed one time, and I would get a UTI.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so, I don't know what it is. It's just sensitive, and I have to pee every time after, or else I'm like, it's not even worth it. Mm-mm. Because the UTIs will last, like, a couple days, and it hurts.
I haven't had one in a while.
Yeah.
But what I have is I have some type of irritation thing whenever I switch body wash, laundry detergent. So I've been traveling recently. And it's not like a UTI, but it's just like something similar where it's like a little bit of like irritation or like burny, itchy, but it's not a UTI because it's not as bad as what I've ever remembered. But I think it's because of just different body washes and laundry detergents. I'm so sensitive. So what are your tips for bloating too? And like obviously UTIs.
I don't even know if I can like actually recommend this. I am not a doctor. I would like to say that I am not a doctor. You cannot sue me because I am not a doctor. This is my advice as a 23-year-old YouTube
this
girl.
This is like a sister talk.
But whenever I get one, that Azo or Azzy.
Azio, yes.
Yeah, that one. Those are really good, and they get rid of the pain. They don't get rid of the UTI, but they get rid of the pain. And drinking so much water. So much water. Cranberry juice, I guess, but like so much water.
The AZO pills, I remember, I think I was actually in Miami. No, I can't remember really. But I remember having like a UTI or something, and I was like, where's the AZO pill?
Yeah.
And I couldn't find anywhere.
Walgreens, like any drugstore, they always have it.
It's literally cranberry pills. They sell them by, I think, like Midol, honestly. They sell them by, like, the feminine product.
Yeah.
And Midol is obviously my tip for any period cramping. God save you. There's like 600 milligrams of acetaminophen in Midol. That's how it helps, like with period cramping. And I remember there was this funny TikTok of a guy saying that like he had such a bad migraine when he was driving one time, and so he pulled over and the only thing this gas station had was Midol. And he now, whenever he has headaches, he has Midol. He was like, it was my savior, 600 milligrams or something.
Oh my God.
But my tip for bloating, honestly, when I find that I'm bloated, is not from my period. It's cauliflower. Cauliflower makes me bloated because there's so much calcium that it makes excessive. Because, girl, Air One, buffalo cauliflower, every meal. Every meal. So I have excessive amounts of cauliflower, and that creates bloating for me. I don't really necessarily get bloating for my period, so I don't really know what to do for that. I feel like eating better a couple days before your period really helps with period, bloating, all of that, and like symptoms. It like calms it all, in my opinion. But what about you? Like, what do you find for bloating?
I just drink a lot of coffee and I shit every morning. That's what I don't know what to say. I like don't really have any advice for that. People are like, I haven't shit in 3 days. I'm like, I shit. I have my morning shit, and I shit every morning after my coffee.
Do you have magnesium before you go to bed?
What is magnesium? That sounds like a Thanos, like a ring, or like a fucking like a Thanos stone. I don't know what that is.
It's like a supplement that like makes you go. It's like very healthy to take. But if you're going with your coffee.
Yeah.
But I was like, a lot of people who take like magnesium supplements, like me, you wake up and it is smooth
instantly
sailing. Yeah. So maybe that's also what helps with bloating for me. Yeah. I know that when a lot of companies who sell de-bloating things, it's basically just magnesium. That's I sound so smart right now.
I know. You're using so many big words. I'm like, what is that? What is the definition?
I feel like that will help a little bit, is like magnesium really helps with bloating. eating a little bit healthier and pee right after sex, have some AZO pills on
If you have
standby.
it. Yeah.
If you've got it. Ooh. Oh my God.
What?
I think this is what I wrote down in one of your recent videos. What foods or like supplements make your kitty taste good? I think you said something recently.
I mean, I'm also, okay, I'm not a doctor. Let's keep this in mind. This is from your big sister, and everybody's body is different, but this is what works for me. I mean, everybody knows about the pineapple juice. You know about the pineapple juice? Pineapple juice makes you taste good.
A lot of people used to say it was just for men, though.
What?
Yeah, they used to say it was just for men.
Really?
I think.
Dude, the person that I'm talking to, I swear to God, they make me pineapple juice smoothies, and I swear. It makes
They
a difference
make
for girls
you?
too. Yeah. To taste good. Also, you know, this is random, but it won't really make you taste good, but, like, have you ever tried a fruit roll-up down there? Yeah. And they have, at the sex stores, they also have popping rocks, like, you put in your mouth and you can, like, candy is really fun. But, okay, sanitary-wise, everyone has their probiotics, right?
Yes. That's what I also take.
Probiotics. You get them on Amazon or, like, ask your doctor, whatever you want.
I get mine from Trader Joe's.
Ooh, come on, Trader Joe's.
Come on, vegan girl.
Trader Joe's, probiotics. Probiotics are really good. And then I always talk about this in my videos. I'm going to give it to the Jordyn and Jones podcast listeners. I have these pills. Let me look it on my Amazon cart. But I was doing some research because I swear my girlfriend, she's like, I squirt all the time. I'm so wet, like blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I feel like I'm wet, but like birth control, I could be wetter. Like, I don't know. So I got insecure about it. And then I went on YouTube. I did my digging. I did my research. And I found here. So I
Share the link, sis.
I'm going to buy another one so it doesn't, in case it sells it. Omega-7 sea buckthorn oil. They're these like soft gels on Amazon. It says $21 for 60 count. But
2 months worth.
this is so good for even just hydration. I was talking to my one friend, she's a skincare technician. She's like, oh my God, I always tell my older ladies to have sea buckthorn oil for skin hydration. And this vitamin, I swear, I swear it makes your pussy wetter. I swear on my life. And
Send the link,
I know.
please.
I'll literally text it to you right now. But yeah, I swear, like, people have noticed a difference, and all of the reviews on like YouTube and even on this, everyone's like, it worked. Nothing else worked for me, but this vitamin worked. And it's a vitamin, so it's not that bad for you, right? I don't know, but
I mean, it's probably not FDA approved, but yes.
It can't
Isn't
be that bad.
crazy? I think it's all supplements like aren't or can't be FDA approved.
Interesting.
Which, I mean, I take supplements and vitamins every day in my life.
Yeah.
Hey, she's snoring. She's
Good morning. Wake up. No snoring on the podcast. Thank you.
well, now you know her little,
Wet ass
two of
pussy
her
pills.
biggest magic tricks.
Yes.
Wow, this is one of the most out of pocket questions I've probably asked on my podcast,
Oh,
but
no.
I feel like people want to really know this.
What? I'm scared. I didn't even look at the questions before I sent it to you.
They said, tips to not gag.
I don't even know what to say because, like, I feel like gagging's kind of hot. Because, like, I've even had guys be like,
Say that?
gag on it, and they like it.
Okay, I guess this girl doesn't know that. And
I think that it's completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's kind of hot.
Yeah, I feel like that'll be like a ego boost for the guys.
They're like, oh my God, I'm so big. That's what they think. They literally think that I'm so big. But like, you're like, I just have a gag reflex, and you're like 2 inches tall. But like, they like it, I swear.
How do you deal with jealousy friends of your relationship?
Ooh, I saw this question.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
That is really hard because especially if you're like best friends with this group, and that's clearly like your support system, your friend group, and you get in a relationship and this new person's involved, and then people are like jealous of, it could be that they're jealous that they're jealous of your relationship. It could be they're jealous that you're dating that guy, or that you're not
Spending
a part of
much
the
time.
friend group much anymore. I like to try to just like help and fix and hold things together as long as possible, and like I have hope for a lot of things. So I would just say, like, if it's about like a jealousy and like time thing, you always have to make time for your friends separate from your relationship. For instance, like, I'm in a relationship, but my friend Lily, my longtime friend, she has something important in Vegas where I wanted to go watch her. And like, I feel like old me would have been like bringing my boyfriend everywhere with me. Like, we're together, we're a brand. Like, it just got to be so, it's so like that second half. Like, this is, which is amazing, and I love being with my partner. But there is times where I'm like, I need to be there for my friend right now, and I want one-on-one time with her. And it's like important for me to spend time with people. So I just feel like if it is that, always just make time for your friends, always make time for your boyfriend, and always make time for your family. Making time for people is like number one, and no one can get jealous then.
Yeah.
But then if it's like about like your friend being jealous and they like want your boyfriend, I would say do what's best for you. Cut people out. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Your true, genuine friends should really just be supportive of you no matter what. I don't know. But I think I really agree with what you're saying. I think that it's a lot about being in a relationship. It's a lot about balance. And I think it's a lot about, you know, balancing your time with your partner and then your friends and then your family. Because you never want to be only spending time with your partner or only spending time with your friends or only spending time with your family because, you know, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah. And I feel like when you're in a younger relationship, you really do the whole friends and relationship thing. And then you get older and you're like, oh my God, my family. If I had any advice for like 14 to now year old me, 14-year-old me till now, I would be like, focus on like I would go on trips with like my boyfriends, and I feel like it would have been so much more fun to even just invite my family and like have everyone together, where it wasn't like I needed to have like more one-on-one time. It was just like I like to do things all together, and I just feel like people forget about their family while they're like growing up and maturing, and they think that their family's like against them because they're like growing up and making different decisions.
Yeah.
And then like they get to like 19, 20, 21, maybe even 22, 23, and they're like, family.
I miss my mom.
Yeah. I would just say like that's my advice to young me is like keeping your family closer.
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
yeah.
that ends there. But honestly, I want you to have your own podcast. Like, for real, if you guys are Team Adelaine starting a podcast,
oh my God.
Clearly she has hella stories. So many things to say. Such good advice. So
I don't know if it's the best advice. This is why I'm scared to start a podcast. I think I'm going to get canceled for something.
yeah, she was like, everyone is so sensitive now, and I don't want to get canceled.
I don't want to say anything wrong.
Out of pocket.
I say some out of pocket stuff. But if I have an editor, they would edit it out.
Yeah. And you could rewatch it a little bit right before. That's what I do. But it's totally, I feel like what you've already said is if you have anything more, you need a podcast. Really, like story times are the best. But thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule with your little puppy and coming. But yeah, definitely I want to do another girl talk at some point.
Yes.
Is there anything that you want to shout out? She's got Girls Supporting Girls.
Yes.
Your clothing line is everything. I almost told you to bring me merch.
I have some in my car.
Oh, really?
Are you leaving right now? I can give you some.
Right now. I will definitely go. But
I have some in my car.
Where can they like shop your everything?
You can shop my merch, AdelaineMorin.com. We're trying to change it to girlsupportinggirls.com. We're doing a rebrand.
Oh, I feel like that is just like what's gonna absolutely level up because it's almost just making it more of a brand. You established it with your name, and now it's so big that you can even just like step back and be like, I already know my clothes are good. I don't need to do them. I don't need to be plastered everywhere. But so proud of you for
Thank you.
Everything that you've been doing.
Yeah.
And
a portion of every sale goes to a girls' nonprofit organization. So you feel good with shopping.
With shopping, you girls supporting girls, literally. Yes. Well, thank you again for coming, and make sure you guys rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and add us to your Spotify playlist.
Yes.
See you guys next Thursday with a new episode. Bye.